All right, we are back for installment 3 of 3. This will be the last video on the accessibility options. If you're just tuning in, once you're in privilege mode, you swipe up, you hit the circle to get to your desktop, you hit that circle, you go to settings, and right there, accessibility. We've already talked about captions, we've turned them on. Magnification gestures, we had them on and off in the previous videos. We did large text. Oh, let's go back. And then we took large text off. We'll leave large text on for now so you can see better. We've done the high contrast, the speak passwords we didn't mess with. We've left that shortcut. I powered it off and powered it on, and I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything about where it says press and hold the power button until you hear a sound or feel a vibration. That didn't happen. And as you can tell, there is no power button anywhere as far as I can tell. I don't see a power button here. At least not on my X22i. So we messed with this color inversion. It's pretty cool. It turns everything backwards. So closed captions is on. So some of these options work. Some of them don't. As you can see, everything is nice and big now. Let's go back to here and let's start a workout and see what we can get. Let's try, once again, let's browse. What's really nice is while I'm here, I can show you that iFIT has upgraded their iFIT series of software and workouts. So not only you've got, I think, thousands of workouts. Look, Mommy and Me. I mean, this is incredible. Grand Canyon hiking. You can go all over the world. I've talked about this before. But what I've noticed, what's different, you have your favorites, you have series. You can do specific workouts that are tailored and that are in a series, kind of like watching a Netflix. And then you can actually pick a trainer. You can actually pick a trainer and work out with a trainer. You could see every single trainer that's on this iFIT library. I mean, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 30. Oh, more? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy moly. So you've got 10. 10 times 6, 60. You have 61 trainers. 61 trainers. Let's pick one just for the sake of our, ready? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a pinky by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. My mother said to pick this one, and you are not it. You're not it, right? So we'll go back 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what? Your favorite number is 5? Okay, let's go back 5 then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I've never seen this trainer, Doris Ruzan. Oh, wow. I guess they have workouts in other languages? This is amazing. I didn't know that. Let's click on one. Maybe this is when the closed captioning will come into play. You know what? I'm amazed every single day when I get on this treadmill. It absolutely astonishes me on the capabilities. Is it perfect? No. But it's not bad. I'm off the treadmill for safety. Maybe. So that's why we haven't seen her before. It's in French.
Coach, donc pour cette dernière session de programme, et oui, programme iFIT qui dure 4 semaines. Aujourd'hui,
that's nice. Unfortunately, we don't have closed captions.
4e session, c'est la dernière. Donc, eh oui, c'est bientôt la fin.
So that's something that doesn't work. Captions. Closed captions look like that. You know what? Let's go to French.
Comme d'habitude, l'échauffement donc de 3 minutes qui va vous permettre
Français. On. And let's see what happens.
Entre la première, deuxième, troisième et 4e semaine, je pense que la marche doit être un petit peu plus rapide, puisque le réveil musculaire a dû s'accentuer.
So it's obvious that we don't get closed captions here. That would have been really nice. And what I'm thinking is, you probably have to download the captions. And there's no options here. You see workout controls.
programme, dis donc iFIT.
Full screen.
Aujourd'hui, on va
So there's no
vraiment
way to download option. There's only one way I know that we might be able to do that. Let's try something. All right. So this will be the last thing. Come back into settings,
on aura 4 blocs,
and we'll go back
4 minutes de course
from settings
avec 2 minutes de récupération.
until we get to the desktop. I do know that if I go into my file explorer, I might be able to find the specific location of where this, now I'm really getting techie here. I might be able to find the actual location of where that library is. If I go to internal storage, and then I believe it could be anywhere. I mean, as you can see, there's a ton of stuff here. Do you see anything that says Android? Right there, Android. Data. That won't be it. You gotta be careful when you're here, because you make a mistake here, you could really mess your machine up. But if I want to go into device, here we go. Do you see anything that says workouts? Look, SD card. Is there anything on an SD card here? Oh shoot, there's an SD card on here. That's pretty cool. Subtitles. What? Empty. Let's go back. So there you go. You probably have to download subtitles, unless those are subtitles from me from a different program that I was running. Let's go see if there's a subtitles here. No. Storage, account, cache, data. So I know that the iFIT program is somewhere here. This is all internal storage. Okay, there's subtitles. Nothing there. So it looks like you probably have to download subtitles so that you can watch these videos. Does that make sense? Let me scroll back. Unless those subtitles are for another program that I had downloaded. That's camera. These are all the things that I've downloaded. I'm getting a little carried off track here. iFIT workouts. Okay. So iFIT workouts, here's all your workouts. Now, each of these stand for a workout. I don't know how this is viewed, but as you can see, look at the menu. This thing is like forever and ever. So let's pick one randomly. And workout image. Workouts. I guess that's an image. Open it as an image. We'll say gallery. We'll say this time only. And so as you can see, there are images on here. Let's go back. Back again. Back again. There's some sort of workout JSON. I have no idea what that is. I can click on it, but I have no idea how to start this. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's try something. I don't want to screw this. Nope, I don't see anything here. Alright, let's get out. So anyway, guys, there's more work to be done. You'd have to, I'm going to try and contact a NordicTrack representative and see if they have, what other accessibility options they have. I'll go ahead and see if I can get someone online today. And if I find anything, I'll put it in the comments. Alright, so let's get out of here. Let's close all the things that I have running. Explorer. Let's go back into settings. And let's talk one more time about what we can do with settings. We can turn this on and off. It just doesn't work. So let's change it back to default. And let's turn it off. Go back. Magnification gestures, we talked about that. If we turn it on, then if you triple tap, things get bigger. I don't know if it works here or if we have to do it there. Let's try it here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's try it in the workout. Ready for triple tap. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Let's resume. As you can see, this is a follow the trainer. One more time, triple tap. 1, 2, 3. Yep, so it actually does zoom in, see? So for vision impaired, it's not the greatest quality, but then again, This is a French video that might have been there for a very long time. We don't know. But anyway, as you can see, it is, and you can tell there's a border, which tells you that it's zoomed in, which is kind of cool. So tap 3 times to zoom out or to get rid of the magnification. 1, 2, 3. And now it's back to normal and there's no border. So that's pretty cool. So we can do that. We can do some sort of magnification gestures. We're going to turn that off. Go back. Large text, we're going to turn it off. Get back to regular text. High contrast, we did that with speak past, we're not doing that. Accessibility shortcut, I honestly don't know where that comes into play. Supposedly, if you do all this stuff, but I haven't gotten it to work, so I'm going to turn it off. And then text to speech, that works great, but you know what? I don't know where it would come into play. You can listen.
This is an example of speech synthesis in English.
But again, I'm not sure how you get it to work on this. And I don't know where you'd get text to speech. I have a feeling that this might be set as an Android option, and since this is an Android platform, maybe that's where that's in play. So we got that back to the way it was. So I don't think I had to turn on text-to-speech. It was just there. Touch and hold, we didn't mess with that. We didn't do color inversion. All right, so I think I have everything back to normal, right? Captions off, large text off, that's off. Speak, yep, this is all off, and as you can tell, all my slider switches are off. Okay, guys, I hope this was informative. I'm sorry that I took you on a 30-minute or a 40-minute, maybe even an hour ride. But long story short, hopefully some of you will get, since we're all quarantined somewhat, you'll get some information from all these videos. Let's go ahead and close this out. Make sure I don't have anything running. Once again, I want to make sure accessibility, everything seems to be off. Yep. And was there anything else here about accessibility? Language and input. That's just language, spell checker. Yeah, there was nothing here. Oh, text-to-speech output. Maybe I had to turn that on. No, the same thing. As you can tell, see?
This is an example
Yep, it's there
of
as well.
speech synthesis in English.
So that's automatically there. It's just, it's there just in case you need it. I think it's an Android settings. So I have a feeling, and I think that's what it is. I think when we set accessibility for the Android platform. That's what it is. And I'm sorry it took me so long to figure this out. So what you're doing is accessibility for the Android platform. So when you're doing captions on and off, you're doing it for Android. You're not doing it for iFIT. Magnifications off and on, you're doing it for the display so it works. Large text works. High contrast, some of this stuff works, but again, we're doing this for the display. So if the option that we're changing is a universal, then it'll affect iFIT as well. But as you can tell, let me get out of here and go back to iFIT. And as you can tell, this time it errored out, which is an option, which is an option because NordicTrack isn't really made. Let me rephrase that. The iFIT software is just not made to work with other pieces of software. As you can tell, it doesn't stop your workout. My belt is still going pretty fast. I have no idea how fast it's going. You know what? Maybe I can tell once I bring this up. I wonder if it'll automatically go back to that French workout. That's interesting. Loading workout. Maybe it will. Let's see. I know for a fact once it starts, if it goes back into that, it'll slow that down. I guess it goes straight back into it. All right, guys, we're going to stop this. Pause. Stop. Thanks for taking this ride with me. For all of those who can gain from accessibility options, I'm really happy that I was able to provide this information. And once again, my apologies for it taking forever. That's one thing that I have to learn how to do better. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one, guys and gals. Stay safe during this coronavirus pandemic. If you like what you saw and you're not too upset with me going on and on and on, give me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more content. And if you have any questions or comments or anything you want me to look at, let me know in the comments section. I'll see what I could do. Y'all take care.